Hey guys, I'm gonna make some baby food. I'm still sick, so excuse my voice. We're gonna start with apples. So I have 4 apples, they're washed, and I'm gonna cut them up right now. And I have our little steamer pot, and I'm gonna put some water in it. I don't have any in there yet, but I put water on this part of it, and I put our apples on this side. So I'm gonna add some water and cut our apples, remove the skin, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I put a little bit of water and our apples are all cut up now, and I'm gonna put them in for like 5 or 7 minutes, around there. I'm gonna put the lid on right, and I switched it to steam. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's been 7 minutes and I took out the apples. I just put them on the stove right now. I am wearing Madison.
Mommy? Mommy?
So,
let me talk?
You can talk right now.
I'm watching TV, everyone.
Oh, okay, go watch TV.
And I'm watching Sprouts.
Sprouts, alright.
Mommy, talk, and I'm watching Sprouts.
I talk. She wanted me to put on some Sprouts while I did this. So. And Caillou. Say hi, Maddie. She's being a little fussy, but so that's why I'm wearing her. But back to our food. So I have our apples here. I don't have a baby bullet, but I do have the magic bullet, so I'm just gonna use this. It's the same thing. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. You can also add breast milk or formula. I'm just gonna add water right now. I forgot to thaw out some breast milk, but I do have these cool little tray things. I'm gonna make some for myself, and I'm gonna make some for my gala as well. So I'm gonna make some applesauce right now, and well, just apples. Then I'm gonna make some carrots and some of these. I'm not sure what they're called, but when I peel it, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get rid of all this black stuff. Same with the apples. I got rid of all the brown looking part. We just wanted a fresh, nice looking apple. So I'm gonna blend this. I'm gonna put it in here and I'll be right back. Okay, and because I have so many, I'm gonna put in smaller batches. So let's see how this works. I'm gonna add some apples in here, and I'm gonna blend some more. I'm sorry, this is so shaky and stuff. It's just really hard to record with one hand and do what I have to do with another hand. And I have this huge infant between me and this stuff. But she's so fuzzy, and I already started making it and I can't stop. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is all our apples, and I'm gonna transfer it into this ceramic container. When you want to let your baby food cool off, you want to do it in a glass, stainless steel, or ceramic container, just because it's easier to cool. It'll cool faster, and the grease doesn't get stuck to these as it does in plastic, and you don't want anything in the plastic to get on your baby food. Also, on the same note, whatever you use to make the baby food, like I'm using the magic bullet, so I'm using some cups that came with the magic bullet and the blade. I'm using that specific blade and the cups just to make the baby food. So I'm not mixing it with our actual food because I don't want to mix fats and stuff like that. So I'm going to transfer it to here, and I'm going to let it cool. And once it's completely cool, then I'm going to transfer it to our little containers. Okay, this is the water from the steamer from the apples, and there's bits of apple in there. So before you put in new food, even though you're using the little rack thing, hold on, mamas. You want to go ahead and empty the water and put new water. In the water I use, is drinking water because the water rises into the fruits and vegetables and it drains out. So you want to make sure you use clean water. I'm sure tap water works just as well, I just don't use it. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it is pretty dirty from the apples. Well, not like dirty, but it has apple in it.
Mommy.
Go ahead and talk.
I want to talk.
Go ahead.
No, tell me so I can see.
Oh, you want to see yourself?
Yeah. I'm eating hearts.
Hearts. They're called sweethearts.
Sweethearts.
All right.
They're called. Oops. This has a kiss.
Yeah.
And I ate the kiss.
Okay.
And then have 1 and 2.
All right. See
Bye.
you. And Madison was being extra fuzzy, so I had to flip her. So she's no longer looking toward me, but she's looking out. Her legs are just like dangling there. I think it's so funny to see her like this. I'm so sorry. There you are. Look at yourself. No? To see her like this. But she likes it. So that's what we're doing. And we'll be right back. So Maddie's being super fuzzy. So I'm going to try to put her to sleep right now. But so I took the skin off. And this is about how much I took off. And I took the middle white part, which looks like this. Oh, Madison. So I cut it into small pieces and I make sure they're spread out nicely. Something like that. And I'm going to turn it on, and just like the apple, I'm going to want to cover it. I did rinse it out before I put this in here, just so that it wouldn't have the taste of the apple. And I turn it on, and I'm gonna want to leave it in there for 5 to 7 minutes, maybe less. I think 5 should be fine. So we'll be back. Okay, so I actually left these for 10 minutes, and right now I can put my fork completely through, so I know it's ready. So I'm going to switch hands, and I have a new cup for our magic bullet, so I'm going to put these in here. And these ones actually have a lot of water in them, so I'm not going to need to add anything. I didn't add anything to our applesauce either. And I'm putting it in our cup. This is pretty hard to do one-handed. There. So I got them all out, and I have our cup. And now I need our blade. And this is just so much easier to puree. It is completely blended. And it's totally pureed. And that was pretty fast. So now I'm going to put this in one of our ceramic containers so that it can cool. And our applesauce is completely cooled. So now I'm going to put it in our little containers. These ones are 2 ounces. You can't really see it. But I don't know how much I'm going to put in. I got these containers with the little trays and they're stackable on top of each other. I got them at Babies R Us for, I want to say $11. So it's not bad at all. So I'll be back. Okay, so for our carrots, I put them in. I had to blend a little just so I can fit them all in one. I didn't want to have to do two parts. But I put a little bit of water because our carrots are going to need the water. So I'm just going to blend it like I've been doing everything else. And I'm going to put it in one of our ceramic containers to cool. Then I'm going to put it in our little container tubs and put them in the fridge and one in the freezer. And that's that. I am so exhausted. So I'll see you guys later. And I did write on these. They did come with little labels, but I just went ahead and wrote on them with Sharpie. So I wrote what it is and today's date. And when I pull them out of the freezer, from freezer to fridge, I'm going to go ahead and cross this one out and write the date of that. That way I know. In the freezer, they are good for 6 months. And in the fridge, I believe it's 2 weeks. I'm not sure on that. I'm going to double check. And I'll post it down below when I get a chance to upload this video. But that's that. Also, if I've given her some Gerber, so I saved a little container because they're really cool. So what I do with these is I'll put in my food, and when I go out, I take it and I just toss it, and I don't have to worry about having to rinse something out and bringing it back. So I think these are really cool for that reason. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.